Amelia Dyer was a Victorian serial killer who murdered infants in the late 19th century. She was infamously known as the baby farmer and was one of the most prolific killers of her time. Born in 1837, Amelia Dyer was an intelligent woman and an energetic worker. She started out her career as a nurse in her hometown of Pyle Marsh and quickly made a good impression. Little did her patients and colleagues know, she was always in search of vulnerable babies whom she could adopt and then quietly kill off for the right price. By the late 1880s, Dyer's lucrative business had gained the attention of the local media and police. Dyer began to gain notoriety because whenever a baby was reported missing, a payment from her would show up in the mail shortly after. It was suspected that Dyer filled out forms of formal adoptions for these babies, allowing her to receive sums of money for their care. However, Dyer took things a step further. She often neglected the infants, keeping them in dirty and cramped conditions and either starving or strangling them. Between 1886 and 1891, at least 400 babies were taken by Amelia. When authorities finally closed in on her, they discovered her shocking record of baby deaths. In some houses she had used, they found bodies of infants stuffed into biscuit tins, various items of clothing, and furniture. During the investigation, it emerged that Amelia had forged adoptions documents of the babies, giving them to her various adopted families. She had even started to give out blank certificates, so that she could sign them off as adopted when police came looking for the babies. In 1895, Amelia was put on trial and sentenced to death by hanging. Although she requested an appeal, her request was denied and she was executed on June 10, 1896. Throughout history, Amelia Dyer has been remembered as one of the most notorious British female serial killers. Her criminal activities shocked Victorian England, due to her involvement in the illegal adoption system and her active engagement in the deaths of hundreds of innocent children. Despite her death, her legacy remains a lesson in criminal history.